The soft hum of fashion show lights echoed backstage at the Shanghai Elite International Fashion Gala. The air smelled of expensive perfume, silk, and nerves. Among the swirl of models and stylists, Zaria Okoye stood out like moonlight in a garden of roses. Dark-skinned, tall, and breathtakingly poised, Zaria's presence commanded attention. She wasn't just beautiful, she was magnetic. Her natural afro crowned her head like royalty, and the elegant emerald green cheongsam she wore hugged her curves with an almost reverent precision. She had flown in from Lagos 2 weeks ago, hand-picked for the prestigious walk. It was a breakthrough moment in her modeling career. But even now, standing beneath the glittering Shanghai skyline, something about it felt odd. Every gesture, every gaze. And then he appeared. A tall man dressed in a black tailored suit with a mandarin collar. His hair long and tied back neatly. His eyes hidden behind round sunglasses, though it was well past sundown. Flanked by silent guards, he moved through the crowd like a shadow wrapped in silk. "Miss Okoye," he said in flawless English, his voice deep and calm. "My master requests your presence." Zaria blinked. "Your master?" He would like to discuss a business proposition. Privately. Her instincts screamed no, but curiosity, and the strange pull she felt in the man's voice, made her nod. The penthouse suite in the Jean Tang Tower was breathtaking. Massive windows revealed the shimmering cityscape. A tea set sat untouched on the glass table. Standing by the window was the man she had unknowingly seen in whispers across Shanghai tabloids. The infamous Mr. Liang Wei, known only as a reclusive billionaire investor who never showed his full face to the media. He turned slowly, removing his sunglasses. Zaria's breath caught in her throat. He was beautiful. Not soft beautiful, but sculpted, masculine. His sharp jaw, pale golden skin, high cheekbones, and almond eyes like molten gold left her stunned. But it was the scar above his right brow, barely visible, that made her heart beat faster. He looked like someone who had seen war, not boardrooms. "Miss Okoye," he greeted. "Would you care to sit?" She sat slowly, suddenly cautious. "I'll be direct," he continued. "I want to hire you. Not as a model, but as my wife." Zaria laughed, certain she had misheard him. "I'm sorry, what?" "You'll be paid handsomely. 1 year. Contract marriage. In return, you will attend events with me, fulfill appearances, and help me convince the world of something." "Convince them of what?" "That I am in love," he said with a hint of something unreadable in his tone. Zaria stood up. "This is insane. I don't know you." "You will. The contract is clear. No intimacy unless mutually agreed. You'll have full access to my estate. My staff will treat you with the utmost respect. After the year is over, you walk away with 10 million yuan. Zaria swallowed hard. That was over $1 million. Life-changing money. She thought of her little brother back home needing surgery, of her mother's unpaid loans, of the modeling world that both praised and exploited her. "And why me?" she asked softly. He stepped closer. Too close. "Because you don't chase the spotlight. Because you're beautiful, elegant, and unexpected. And because you don't look like anyone else in China." Zaria's lips parted. "So, because I'm dark-skinned." His gaze was unwavering. "Yes, and not despite it. Because of it." She didn't know what stunned her more, his honesty or the lack of condescension in his voice. "I'll give you the night to think about it," he said, placing a thick envelope on the table. "This has the contract and the first payment. Come back tomorrow with your answer." That night Zaria couldn't sleep. The envelope sat untouched on her nightstand. She thought of all the things she came to China to achieve. None of them involved being someone's pretend wife. But there was something about Liang Wei. Something hidden behind those golden eyes. He didn't look at her like she was exotic. He looked at her like she was art, like she was powerful. She walked out at sunrise and found herself outside the penthouse door once more. She rang the bell. The wedding was quiet, almost surreal. They signed the papers in a jade garden behind the ancestral estate of the Liang family. Only 2 witnesses, no photos allowed. Wei wore a dark gold chongshan, embroidered with dragons. Zarya wore a red silk hanfu trimmed in black, her hair wrapped in golden beads. As they stood side by side, Zarya asked, "Why no vows?" Wei gave a ghost of a smile. "Because this isn't real. Not yet." Their public debut came a week later, at a royal art auction. Everyone stared. Who was this African woman with the mysterious billionaire prince? The press speculated wildly. Some called it a publicity stunt. Others accused her of being a gold digger. Wei ignored it all. But Zarya noticed how he began holding her hand in public. How he lingered by her side a little longer. How he asked about her childhood, her dreams, her favorite books. And listened. One night, after a lavish dinner, she caught him staring at her in the moonlight. "What are you thinking?" she asked. "That the moon is jealous tonight," he said. "Because you're here." Her breath hitched. "Is this part of the act?" His smile faded. "No." Their eyes locked. And for a long second, it didn't feel like a contract. The honeymoon trip was a private getaway to a remote mountain estate. Wei said it was for appearances, but their suite had only 1 bed. Zarya protested at first, but the cold forced them close. One night, wrapped in silk sheets, the tension snapped. Kisses turned hungry. And for one night they became real. No rules, no contract, just skin, fire, and the quiet crackle of snow against the window. Zarya awoke in his arms. He was watching her again. That look of awe and reverence. "What are you hiding from me, Liang Wei?" she whispered. He kissed her forehead. "More than you know." But she didn't press him. Not yet.